Welcome to Super Garbage Day, a retro video game review show where my co-host and I play a game 20 years or older that you, the listener, chooses. This episode, we randomly pick a game submitted by the community to play, kindly dissect, and then discuss. Welcome to episode 100. I'm your host, B. Ross, also known as Charlie Coleslaw, and with me today is my co-host,
Mr. Miller.
Yes, Mr. Miller is back. All right. Well,
Wait, did we say coin noises?
yeah, it's in there. It's actually baked into the intro. It's your voice saying it from the original, the first time you said it. So I just added that sound.
That's amazing.
Okay, so first and foremost, let's get to what's new in the land of Super Garbage Day Incorporated. Well, as you know, obviously we took a hiatus to realign life situations and decide the fate of the show. And if you're wondering about Vanfernal, let me put any concern to rest. Van's bandwidth right now is currently limited, and he really has to focus on life at the moment. I also had some personal things pop up in December and January that also took my full attention. So, everybody understands life is life. You got to prioritize things, before, podcasts. So he is still a friend to myself and the show. There was no negative situation that took place, nothing dramatic or anything. And he's welcome back anytime as well. I also want to thank him for his contributions to the podcast, especially his attention to detail. I mean, he saved the show from an early death when I was trying to solo it and coming out with like 15-minute episodes. But I will always be thankful. And, other than that, there's obviously new music for the show, as you heard. And I'm happy to now announce that the show is now uncensored. So no more Yoshis. How do you feel about that, Mr. Miller?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Balls. Yeah.
Piss.
Dick, balls. Shit. Oh, man.
Shit on my ass.
We just lost our Pampers sponsorship, so wonderful. I just got the email.
Yeah. Well, it's okay. The Depends sponsorship is on the way.
That's true. Yeah, diaper market, man. They love retro video games, which says a lot for our ages. So yeah, it's unfortunate. So it's a real shit of a show. Shit fuck. All right, now it's time for the motherfucking retro question of the year. Masked Keaton asks, not sure if this has been done before, but how about this? Who is your favorite? Who is your favorite video game ninja? For me, as cliche as it may be, bars, he loves Scorpion, the first MK fighter he learned the moves for. Wow. CRISPR came in and said Shinobi, in particular the arcade cabinets. Just something about it at the time that spoke to me. I remember watching the attract mode and wondering how many more quarters my uncle had on his fridge to steal. On top of the fridge? Your uncle kept quarters on top of the fridge? How tall were you as a kid, CRISPR?
Yeah, you're a tall child, and what's your uncle doing?
I think, well, he's Canadian, so maybe they have like weird small Canadian refrigerators. Like it might be a culture thing. Yeah, that or Canadian quarters are just gigantic, so you can just knock them down with the back of a broom handle. I don't know. Leithco says probably Raphael from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. As a kid, I would say Michelangelo, but as an adult, I now instant the constant anger Raph feels. We all just became Raphael.
We all grew up to be cynics.
Yeah, I know. We all wanted to be Michelangelo, and we ended up just being like Raphael and a little mixture of probably some stupid foot soldier who just doesn't know what he's doing.
I recently rewatched the first movie, and I'm like, man, I would have been cooked as a kid. I would have been a foot soldier in an instant.
Everything.
That hangout was so fucking dope.
Yeah, and
it's just like, we're just hanging out, playing video games, skateboarding, smoking cigarettes, and drinking beer. I'm like, yep, I'm done.
I like how that was hard drugs to kids back then.
Yeah.
Having a light beer, smoking a non-filter cigarette, just throwing your life away.
Which is it's so funny because they did the product placement so well where there's just like cases of like Pepsi in the background, but they're obviously drinking like Schlitz or something.
Yeah, that's funny. They had a lot of like Pizza Hut in there. I don't remember. This might be a false memory. I don't know if Pizza Hut was.
No, it was an actual. They did have a crossover, like an ad campaign with Pizza Hut back then.
Oh, okay.
But in the movies, it's local joints.
Okay, well that's good. You got to support your local joints in a fictional world. So
that pizza place that they order from is actually a legit place.
Really? Is it still around?
I don't know if it's still around, but I did do my research because I was in New York recently. I'm curious, and
number one on your list?
No. Sadly, when I was there, I didn't get to do a good pizza tour.
Well, I'm going to let you know, spoiler alert, being somebody who lived in New York, the pizza's overrated. I'm sorry.
That's what I was going to say, but I'm glad you said it first because you lived there.
Yeah, I don't understand. It's, people say like, oh, New York's known for its pizza. And I'm like, tried hundreds of different places. And everybody always says the place they show you is like the best slice in New York City. And I'm like, this is just above mid. It's just a floppy, greasy. Yeah. I'm like, I'm not like blown away. Like I had better pizza in Bakersfield, California, man. I'm sorry. Rusty. Shout out to Rusty's.
I was going to say, we have better pizza here in Portland, but I'll get crucified for saying that.
I don't know how many New Yorkers listen to our show, but I guarantee you they're not going to listen to any more episodes. So, but, oh, well.
Also, the Chinese food I had there was also mid.
Yeah, but the bread, whew, best in the world, dude.
The bagels, I will say, the bagels slap.
Just the hoagie rolls. I don't know what they do. I don't know what they put in that shit, but yeah, phenomenal. All
right, back to ninjas.
Florida's best Keith chimes in on the question of the year and says, Shadow, one of the most compelling backstories in FFV1, because I don't know Roman numerals, if not the most compelling, especially in how it relates to the other characters. Shame it's damn near impossible to see it, even intentionally. I have no idea. Never played FFV1.
Final Fantasy 6.
Gotcha. Final Fantasy 6. Yeah, no. Don't know who Shadow is, and yeah, don't know. I mean, I want to eventually play it. Isn't 6-3? Is that 3-6?
Well, it depends on which version he's talking about. Is this the Japanese or the American? Because I think in America 6 is 3 and
but they did like a re-release where they like actually you can play like the original translated 6 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like Final Fantasy is not my bag.
Well, not mine either. All right, Mr. Miller, it's time to ask you, sir. What is your favorite video game ninja?
Well, I was in the Turtles category, but I'll pick another one because that was already taken. I'm gonna go with Sheik.
Oh, from Zelda Ocarina of Time?
Yeah.
Nice. Not the Iron Sheik, right? From WWF.
No. That's a whole different episode.
Yes. Stay tuned. But
yeah, I mean, I like it was a surprise. It was a good reveal. They got a dope costume, and the fact that it's Zelda doing badass shit before they lady bossed everybody. I think is a cool character.
Yeah, it was a big surprise, big reveal too. I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's also regarded as the best rated video game of all time. So I don't know if anybody.
What is it? Still like at 98% or something like that?
Yeah, it's the still highest rated video game of all time. Ocarina,
like the Metascore or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll be hard to beat because that's just been already like established, right? So like something would have to come along that's just resoundingly, I don't know. Anyways, that's a whole nother discussion. Okay, so my answer, I have two because I think one people aren't going to accept, and then I have one people will accept. My first answer is Samus because I think Samus is the most ninja-like character you can play as outside of being a traditional ninja. Just everything about Samus to me screamed ninja. But I know people are going to think that's a dumb answer.
I will fight you on that one. Samus is not a ninja.
I just think she's kind of a ninja, but I'm not going to.
No. She's a bounty hunter.
That's why I have two answers.
She is a walking, living tank that just happens to be sneaky.
Yeah. Well, fair enough. So my actual answer is Ricky Martin from the Bad Bunny halftime. No. Ricky Maru from Tenchu Stealth Assassins, because when I first played that game, that's the first time I legitimately felt like a ninja in a game. Like, sure, Ninja Gaiden is cool. It's just, it's got really good controls and items. But the first time I ever actually felt engrossed in the atmosphere and really engaged and felt like a ninja was in the PS1 Tenchu Stealth Assassins. So that was
those games were good. Those were sleepers, I feel.
Yeah, well, I love that first one. So it was I played the living dog shit out of it. Just both characters, beat the game multiple times, and I just felt that was the closest I felt to being a ninja, because it incorporated that stealth, that was kind of like the new trend at the time, and it really like went overboard with it. And what's better than a ninja for a stealth game? So yeah. There we go. Thank you for the retro question of the year. I said the retro question of the year because it's been motherfucking 2 months since we released an episode, but be sure to add more. We'll get back to doing the weekly retro questions of the week. So yeah, join the Discord, a link in the show notes.
Are you declaring this the year of the ninja?
No, it's year of the horse, according to Chinese calendars. Yeah,
the year of the fire horse. That means we're all fucked.
The fire horse? I didn't realize you were
the fire.
What does that mean?
Oh, there's an element associated with the animal every Chinese zodiac.
Okay.
So this year it's fire and horse.
So like the apocalypse.
So
is that
yep.
Oh wow, great.
Yep.
Didn't come soon enough, huh? All right. Well, now it's time to ask, what are you playing? Mr. Miller, what are you playing?
Oh God, I'm playing a lot right now. I'm bouncing through a bunch of games, but I guess like last night, I'll just answer. I'm playing the remaster of the first Marvel's Spider-Man that came out on the PS4.
Oh, okay.
It's really good. I'm enjoying it a lot, but still playing a lot of Helldivers 2, playing Arc Raiders. Yeah, I'm just bouncing around. I don't have a lot of time to game. It's usually whatever the homies are playing. So that's what I'm bouncing through. But my solo right now is Spider-Man.
Yeah, I hear great things about that game. I don't have a PS4 or 5 to play it, but yeah, that's
you got a PC.
I do have a PC, and it can run it now. I actually got the graphics card and got RAM before it was expensive as fuck.
Oh yeah, like $500 for a 16 gig chip. It's stupid.
Yeah, my RAM, I realized when I bought my computer, upgraded it, like maxed it out, and I was just like, I'm curious what it's going for now, because I got my RAM for like $44. It's going for like $170 now. The same 2 sticks. I was like, this is ridiculous.
It's so dumb. I was gonna say, do you still have your Steam Deck?
I do.
I hear it runs pretty decent on that as well.
His name is Steamlin Deckerton. So yeah, okay.
Steamlin Deckerton.
Yes. Currently, as everybody knows, I am on Twitch under Charlie Coleslaw playing all the Sega Master System games released in North America. And I'm on game 53, which is a game called Zillion. And I am thoroughly enjoying it. It's actually straight up a Metroidvania. I didn't know this game existed, didn't know anything about it. And it is definitely, without a doubt, a Metroidvania. And I'm curious, when did Metroid come out? The first Metroid had to have been what?
83?
It says 86. So
86? Really? The first one?
Yeah, the first one. Well, let's see. Let's see when Zillion came out. Because I'm wondering. Because I'm like, this game is straight like the epitome of Metroidvania. Let's see, release. Zillion SMS release. Please just give me a fucking answer. I don't want to search AI.
87.
87. Wow. Okay. So it's
Metroid's still the OG.
It is so, it's good. It's really good. And it's what I really like about this game, and I love when games do this, is when they have little Easter eggs of a lot of their brand ambassadors in the game. So you'll just there'll be little characters from other games that are throughout it that are either like power-ups or whatever. And I love when they do that. The matter of fact, the gun in the game Zillion is just the Sega light phaser. It's the same gun you use for your light phaser games. So
oh yeah,
it's really cool. But
that's cool.
And the game actually at the end when you beat the boss, you have to get out of the place and get back to your ship in under 300 seconds. I'm like, this shit is exactly like Metroid, but different. Good game. I'll probably be beating that on the next stream.
Speaking of Castlevanias, did you see the trailer for the new Castlevania?
My brother mentioned it to me, but I didn't see the trailer.
Yeah, Belmont's Curse. It looks dope.
Yeah, I heard they're going back to the it's like a throwback, right? Like the visuals and the gameplay.
It is a side scroller, but they're doing like a 3D side scroller kind of thing. The visual style is like hyper stylized, very colorful. And it looks like they actually switched to a female protagonist, which is interesting. I've never played as a female Belmont before.
Yeah, but it's interesting. Is it like similar graphically to like what they did with the Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection?
Yeah, it's got that whole thing. There's another game that's my brain can't connect right now.
They had a Ninja Gaiden remake or like a new one too that came out last year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was people were liking it. Yeah. But it was very, very different than the source material.
Yeah. It looks sick. I'm excited.
Cool. Yeah, I'll peep that. We all love that series. That IP is amazing. And you want to know about another IP that is amazing? That's the game of the week, which is Big Rigs.
Don't you do it.
Over the Road Racing on PC.
Yeah.
Big Rigs Over the Road Racing is a 2003 racing game, in quotation marks, developed by Stellar Stone and published by Game Mill Publishing. The player controls, in quotations, a semi-truck, also known as a big rig, and races a stationary opponent through checkpoints on U.S. truck routes. Stellar Stone, based in California, outsourced the game's development to the Ukraine, and the game was released in an unfinished state on November 20th, 2003. Due to the magnitude of bugs and lack of proper gameplay, Big Rigs was critically panned, became the worst rated game on review aggregator websites like Metacritic and Game Rankings, and has frequently been cited as one of the worst video games of all times by gaming publications. The game was re-released on Steam in April 2025, which I bought for $5.99. All right, let's get into first impressions. So it jumps right into the title screen. No developer, no intro video, no sound, no additional story, just a title screen that looks like it was made in like I made it in the 9th grade. Like I said, no music, no sound effects, limited options for your main menu. It just says custom race, random race, options, high scores, credits, and quit. There's no season mode. Can we talk about the option menus for a second? Actually, the option menus just has textures. It just says textures, terrain, effects, and nature. That's it. No control, nothing else. No control configuration, nothing. And the options in the textures, terrain, effects, nature just says low, and it's already automatically set to low, which is funny to me, or regular. And yeah, you jump into the game, you pick one of your rigs from I believe there's 4, and then there's 5 levels, and you choose the level and jump in, and so it's just I was so underwhelmed. I really knew I going into this, I knew this was a bad game. I've never played it before. I've heard of its infamy, but I couldn't believe that I was actually surprisingly more underwhelmed. Like my expectations were super low, but somehow just the first impression somehow managed to just make it worse. Like I couldn't believe it. What were your first impressions of this game?
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Okay.
This is out of the blue. Can I hijack this episode? Because this is episode 100.
Yeah.
Can we talk about anything else? We have years of catching up to do. And there's nothing to say about this game. Whoever submitted this, I am going to call you out right now. Whoever submitted this, you're a troll. This is dog shit. This is bad content. This has already been done.
It was Kenshiro.
Why are we here? Of course it was. It was like, what do you want us to say? Did you just wanted us to play a bad game? Well, cool, we played it. It sucks. It's absolutely awful. Well, you wasted a couple of hours of my life.
Couple hours, my God. Well, I mean, I don't mind the hijacking the episode, but I did spend $5.99 for roughly.
Oh, you didn't emulate it?
No, because I should have, because I found out afterwards, after purchasing it, that you can just play it online on like a browser. It's like it's even this.
Yeah. It's that shitty of a game.
But I thought if I purchased it, there were gonna be other things in it, like may include a soundtrack or DLC. And I realized it doesn't have a motherfucking soundtrack.
My poor child.
I mean, I gotta say some things though, because it's just there's things that have to be said about this game. Now, I know they've already been said, but I gotta tell you, and before I get any further, I'll tell you, I beat the game with played all the courses with all the cars. And
you mean you just drove straight?
Yes.
At full bore and let the fucking map do the driving for you?
Well, yes.
And just drove through all of the non-existing buildings?
Yeah. Well, okay. Let's get into gameplay. All right. So, just to let people know who haven't played this game or haven't seen the famous AVGN or even Penguin's Zero, whatever his name is, he actually reviewed this game before Video Game Nerd, which I thought was interesting. You have to navigate through the very detailed menu screen, and like I said, you choose your big rig and your track. You're plopped right into the race against one opponent. There's only one opponent, and immediately everything looks and feels fucking janky. The controls are they're like fucking stiffer than Ron Jeremy's corpse. Like you drive around the track, passing checkpoints until you end up at the beginning, which you win no matter what. No matter what you do, you win the race. In one instance, the opponent didn't even move. He was still sitting there. In other instances, he did start to go, but he just was like in like low gear, and just it was silly. It was bad. And also, good luck figuring out the controls, because I assumed it's just the arrow keys and the keyboard, because there's no controller options. There's nothing that informs you how to move the game or to change it. You know what? My stupid ass was looking for like a way to map it to my controller, and I'm like, I don't need that. I literally could use a fucking like Atari 2600 controller for this game. Yeah, it was. Yeah, there's only like 5 buttons, really, if you don't count the mouse. Like I said, I beat the game in like 20 minutes. Going backwards, if you go backwards in the game, you hold back. It creates this like insane warp speed glitch that just like fucking breaks the game, and you go like faster than the speed of light. And then I just like left the world and was just in some fucking weird form of purgatory. I went to play the 5th track. I think it was called Small Town Road, and the game fucking crashed. And then I reloaded it, and then it let me play it. So that's the gameplay, man. It's just fucking broken, and you just go one direction, and you can drive through anything. Nothing stops you. You just got to go through the checkpoints and then get to the end, and then you're a winner.
It is literally the definition of yeah, it's a game. Technically, you can play it, but there's nothing there. I did laugh about the going backwards because it reminded me of the time my GPS abandoned me in the Czech Republic, or just Czech now. I don't know.
How dare you?
Where we're driving and our little car avatar on the map just chitty bang banged across the country, and we're like, all right, we don't speak the language and we have no idea what Cyrillic means. Good luck.
Yeah, you were playing big rigs in real life there. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, okay, I know this. I'm just gonna keep going backwards, and eventually it'll be like, you win.
Yes, you win prison time in the Czech, not Republic, the Czech place. Yeah, I fucking played Tiger handheld electronic games that were like had like deeper gameplay depth than this game. Like
Did you ever have the X-Men one?
No, I think I had. There was one. I had the Street Fighter one, the Street Fighter 2 one.
Oh, I didn't have the Street Fighter one. I had. There was an X-Men one where you played as Wolverine.
No, I would have been all about that.
Oh, it was sick. it was awesome.
Did you have the watch? The little watch game version?
No, I never had like the Game and Watch style stuff. That was
not the Nintendo one. Like it was literally like a Tiger electronic game watch. Like
no. My parents were wise at that point. They're like, we don't need to give the boy a video game on like an incognito video game.
Yeah, how ridiculous! You don't need a video game screen in around your wrist or in your pocket everywhere you go.
Little did they know that the giant fuck off calculator they bought me, that TI-86. Little did they know you could program that to play Doom.
That's great. My favorite way to play it is on a Samsung smart fridge. It's great. Yeah.
Oh, that's.
But yeah, this game sucks, dude. And it's worth playing. Just to fully experience how half-assed the controls are. It's literally like they just called it a day. They were like, okay, we got to work on big rigs today, and then I got to go get some Taco Bell, and then I think I'm going to take a nap, and that was their schedule. They're like, we're going to work on the gameplay for big rigs, and then halfway through working on the gameplay, they were like, I think I'm just going to get some Taco Bell. And then the deadline passed, and they're like, "Oh, whatever. Here's what I worked on. Good luck." Yeah, so that's gameplay. Let's talk about graphics and audio.
Do we have to?
This is the best part. Oh my goodness! I mean, where do I start here? Like I said before, no music. There's
none whatsoever.
Zero music anywhere in the game. Okay. To my knowledge, there are only 2 sound effects in this game. I think it's just the engine and your brakes. And so, and the engine, both sound cheap and annoying. Yeah. The brakes are funny because they just go, and
yeah,
they don't work well either. I should have brought this up in gameplay, but like when you,
I was like, what brakes?
Well, there's no purpose for the brakes because you can't run into anything. You'd never lose momentum.
Why? Yeah. Why would you ever stop? You just go full bore.
And also, when you do hit the brakes, it like takes you down like 20 miles per hour, and it's a slog to get back to top speed. So I don't even know why they exist. I think they were just like, yeah, we need to have more than just 4 inputs. I guess.
Okay. I don't want to be insensitive, but this is one of those like you have to have that big rig tism to even be interested in this game.
I don't think anybody's interested in this game other than speedrunners.
Like,
Because it seems like a fucking hilarious speed run. You just turn your car around, and just fucking try your best to get through the track going warp speed.
Man, that's so stupid. It's so stupid.
That's about the only pleasure you can take out of this game is just like leaning into its fucking complete brokenness.
I also, it's like, is that what you want your legacy to be? You're just like, I have the speedrunning record for big
Fuck
rig
yeah,
racer.
I'd get a tattoo on my chest. Hell yeah. You start calling me Big BR, dude. There comes.
We already call you BR. You're B Ross.
So I'd be B.
Goddamn.
BR Ross. B Big Rigs Ross. Come on, man. I'd be like, that dude right there has got the world record in the most fucking shitty game ever. Goddamn, I want to give him a blowjob right now. Right now, here in this aisle in Walmart.
It's so dumb. God, I hate this game.
So I gotta say though, the graphics are like, I describe them as like PS1 shovelware. That's really the best. They're just jagged and ugly, and the road struggles to render asphalt or like road, or like it glitches in between being like concrete or asphalt and like dirt as you go. It just doesn't work.
This is literally like like you're going to school for game development. This is like your first project. That's how bad this
is. The project they show you for people who failed the course. They're like, don't do this. This right here. These 5 people from Ukraine, don't do this. This is why they're getting invaded. Now, wait, okay, never mind.
Wow, shots fired.
Oh my God. We love Ukraine around here, I think. Yes.
Yes, we do.
Just not this export. This needs to be.
And Ukraine has put out some banger games. I will caveat on that. The Stalker series, excellent.
Dude, they put out like the best like flashcards, like Cricks, the EverDrive. They all come from Ukraine. So yeah, it's good stuff. But fuck me. Okay, well, the buildings and scenery have no life. In this game, like it just seems like the game exists in some like purgatory-esque backrooms racing simulator.
It's all so dark too. Like there's like no skyboxes.
Well, there is skyboxes. If you turn the options, you turn it to normal, you get a skybox, which actually looks okay. But
I didn't even.
Yeah, you
bother.
You gotta fuck with the settings there. Those really in-depth settings of low or normal.
So you actually, I was like, I don't care anymore.
Tell me what PC in 2003 was struggling to run this game to where the default had to be low for everything. Like, I think a potato hooked up to a fucking car battery could run this, but.
Yeah,
because it already seems like it's fucking struggling on a good PC. The bridges. I mean, did you cross the bridges in the game? The bridges don't fucking work.
Yeah,
you just sink under them. You go through them. How did that get past QA? There was no QA department. These bridges, you just go right down and come back up. There's zero collision on anything in the game. No, you can't hit anything.
Yeah.
The HUD doesn't make any sense. Like the numbers like extend past the borders. Like that number one game design. Just have like the numbers within the borders of your head up display. Like that I don't understand how like that to me tells me that this is like they made this game in a weekend. The tail lights don't line up to the cars. And sometimes it's like drift around the back of the car.
Yeah.
There's like weird green numbers in the bottom left corner that I don't know what they're for. It's just a string of numbers. I feel like they just fucked up and that's some of the background code just being shown.
I know that's what I thought too. I was just like, oh, okay. So now I know what instance this is pulling or whatever.
Right. I was like, oh, they just left that in to make it seem more like, oh, there's all these numbers because it's, it's a complicated semi truck, And Yeah, it's just
I mean, semis have like 1 million gears, so maybe that's just what gear you're in.
it's like 27-593 Batman symbol, squiggly N, German O. I don't know.
That's how you go to warp speed. That's the
No,
reverse
you just hit
gear.
back. That's it. Just back, and then you warp into fucking purgatory. Yeah, it's fucked up, man. This game is not. It wasn't finished. It wasn't even like 25% finished. And they just fucking said, fuck it. Send it out there. Send it out there.
I feel like
$30.
I feel like whoever brokered the deal was just like money up front. And they're like, yeah, just take this away from us. And they're like, cool. They got it. And they just kind of like wiped it with a rag. They literally just like got the disc or whatever. And they just polished it. And then they just immediately shipped it.
I feel like that deal was brokered with livestock, like heads of cattle. They were like, they didn't want currency. They're like, I don't trust it. It's got liquidity.
You sell me your sister. Yeah. Sell me your sister. And
the hand of your sister. Yes. Not like her hand. I mean, marriage, not like cut off her hand.
No, I understood.
Either or, I don't know, We don't know.
That or two pigs.
Two pigs. Yeah. 2 pigs and some cryptocurrency. There you go. Big rigs. Go fuck yourself.
It's like, give me 50 cents in Bitcoin and I'll make you this game.
Like shitcoin. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. So yeah, there's graphics and audio. Let's just fucking stop foreplaying and just get to the verdict.
It's like graphics and audio. Well, the graphics exist, but yeah, there's no audio. I
should have just said graphics. Should have said hey, graphics.
Right?
Yeah. Screen. Stuff on screen. Yes. All right. Well, it's a new season of Super Garbage Day and changed the review finalization a little bit. So what we're going to do this time is we'll just give our little paragraph on our verdict, and then we will give the game a rating from 1 to 100 in a sense of, as if you're scoring a test. Then I add those both up together and that gives us our score. So here's my verdict. Of all the games I have played on this show, this is by far the worst. It is broken beyond belief. Terrible presentation. 0 audio except for 2 fucking sound effects. It's glitchy. It's ugly. It's extremely phoned in visuals. Has 0 direction and pacing. This game is pretty much an embarrassment to game developers and ultimately kind of feels like a shitty tech demo that had 0 playtesting or quality control. This should have never seen the light of day, let alone had been sold for a retail price. I give Big Rigs over the whatever the fuck racing a 5 out of 100. Mr. Miller.
All right. So over our texts, I told you, and I will say this over the air. After playing this dog shit piece of garbage game that I've already ranted and raved, being like, whoever put this in is a fucking troll. I hate this. And I did more time researching this as a psyop of some sort. Because the reviews on Steam are all like glowing. It's ridiculous. Like people, it's just like a meme game. It's insane. I thought that like maybe the YouTuber or I didn't realize it was I'm just gonna say it, Angry Video Game Nerd. Who did it. I thought there was like this inside, they're just like trying to boost the reviews so people buy it so that like their buddy can make some money. None of that exists. It's all bullshit. It's just a meme. This game made me say blood and wine or blood and steel, blood and iron. That's what it's called.
Yeah. Dungeons and Dragons.
Our worst reviewed game in the early days of this show that we had to bring out the shame bell for. This is worse. I am going to give it a higher score than P-Ross though, because they put their name on it. And according to the ASVABs, which is the military testing course, you get 8 points for putting your name on the paper correctly. So they at least get an 8.
Oh, wow.
I will give it 2 more points because technically it is a game. You can at least play it. It doesn't just immediately crash. There's something there. It's bad. It's awful. It is a waste of your time. Just talking about it is a waste of time. 2 more points for just to make me feel better. So I'll give it a 10 out of 100.
Wow. So with my 5 and your 10, Big Rigs Over My Asshole Racing gets 15 out of 100, which makes this game the first.
That's 15 out of 200, bro.
Oh, shit. It is 15 out of 200. Oh, no. The first official F- game on the show. Holy shit. Yeah, I couldn't do simple fucking math. Okay.
Yeah.
15.
I was like, you combine them. It's like, it's a 7.5 if you.
It's 15 out of 200. Wow. That's like just putting your name on a test and spelling your last name wrong. And that's just turn it in.
Yeah. You almost got there, but you forgot the last letter. Like, that's what this is.
Well, congratulations, Kenshiro. You pulled it off. The first F- in the show. I also want to roll out a new part of the show where we say one good thing and one bad thing about the game. I'll start. Good thing. The skyboxes are serviceable when you turn on the graphics to normal. Bad thing. Literally everything else. Mr. Miller, say one good thing about Big Rigs.
I didn't pay for it.
Say one, or say a bad thing about it.
Everything we just talked about.
Wonderful. There you have it. Oh boy. Now we have a new list of games since we cleared the list and we started over from scratch. And so I'm about to spin that wheel. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
I can actually. Well, here we go. It's time for our first spin of the new season. Here we go. Spin that wheel. Oh!
Spin that wheel!
Oh, okay. Well, let's see if you can guess this. This is a game on the PC. It is considered an action RPG, and it is based off of a pen and paper game.
An ARPG based on a pen and paper game.
Came out in the early 2000s.
Okay.
And is not D&D.
We doing a Shadowrun game?
Not Shadowrun. I don't think there was a PC. Oh, there was a PC Shadowrun game, but that was way later. That was like 2008 or something.
Well, all the modern ones are PC. Oh, Vampire the Masquerade.
It is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.
Fuck yeah, I love this game.
I actually like this game too, but I haven't played it in 20 something years. So join us next week when we review Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, which I think I own. I think I have this in my Steam. If not, I'll get a hold of it. But
I think I do too.
But also, while you were giving your verdict for Big Rigs, I actually requested a refund for it on Steam. So did that in real time.
Oh, yeah.
They're not going to deny that shit. So, yeah. All right. Everybody, thank you for listening, being patient. Appreciate the donations from the patrons. Remember, it all goes to the Green Hill Humane Society, which is a local animal shelter here in Eugene, Oregon. And join our Discord. It's free. Small community of like-minded people like Nogs56. And you can add your own retro question of the week or, just diddle daddle and talk and just hang out, man. It's a good time, man. All right, Mr. Miller, do you have any parting words?
It's good to be back. I did want to chat a little bit, but I understand. We'll catch up later. Maybe we'll have a side episode or something.
Yeah, we can do a little. We can do like a retro deep cut or something. We can get it going.
Because I wanted to talk about anything but this episode, but this game.
Obviously.
God, I hated this game. But nice to be back. Hope to be doing this more often. I am wrapping the film I'm working on, so I will probably be around a lot more.
Yeah, and it's exciting. I was talking to you about this because it's going to be Leica's newest film, really, since I don't know when the last one was, but I was thinking like it's more than likely going to be Oscar nominated. It has to be. And you're part of the team that made that, which means that you're going to be an Oscar nominated like producer and you know.
Yeah, an Oscar nominated VFX artist. Let's go.
Who plays big rigs on his time off. So wonderful. All right, everybody. As always, never judge a book by its grammar. Have a super motherfucking garbage day and cut to B. Boy.
Bye.
Thank you for watching with my dad. I just want to say, everybody, guys, bye.
Okay, thank you.